Alright guys, so as I said, back again with package number 2 that was received today. That didn't work out too well, did it? Anyway, so I'll just pick it up. So I picked this up from a fantastic store that I found by accident. I've wanted one of these for a while, and if you end up searching like the internet, there's people on eBay selling the UC Hardgraph set 2 for like $100. It's outrageous. Some of the other stores, actually online stores, they're advertising it for like 75, something like that. So I found a fantastic store. Later on, because the way that I'm uploading it, I will put the link. But the store is robotoy.com. And they're based out of LA. All they specialize is different style robot toys. I went scrolling through there, and I found it completely by accident. And I have to say thank you to them. They actually had this set on sale. And as far as I know, they still have more of them. I think I ended up getting it for $28.70 some odd cents plus shipping. Yes, that's right. I said $28 and some odd cents plus shipping. It was actually on sale. They have a bunch of the Gundam, I think the fixed figuration, so forth, and they run around $30 somewhere in there. And I'm going to check with them about some snap fit kits. They don't have a ton of Gundam stuff, but they do have some cool stuff. So anyway, this is the 135 set, and I'm going to unbox this here, show you guys, because I've never actually seen somebody like show the box and everything. So this has the main interest. My main interest is this has the 1/35th scale gun Zaku head in it. It has different options to be able to do it. You can get with the other sets. I've seen some guys do some, and it's always piqued my interest, but every time I see one, I'm like, I look it up and go, oh, holy crap, it's so expensive. So I was stoked about finding this. So we'll unbox it here. I'll just pull it off here. And the box is actually big. The box is actually, if I remember correctly, the same size as the Master Grade RX-78. And most of the and also like the Zaku 2.0, if I remember correctly, same size box. So it's a decent sized box. I was surprised when it showed up. I was expecting it to be smaller. So you've got package number 1, and I can't tell if, but these look like water slides. They don't look like stickers, but we'll have to check that out and see. So anyway, so these are bodies and parts and stuff like that. So there's package number 1. Package number 2. It's got the parts for the motorcycle in it. The 1/35th scale guns. The ammo clip, extra ammo clips, things like that. Part of the Zaku head. There's the mono eye shield. You get one runner that is supposed to be the spent shells. It's in gold, like a pale gold. More parts for the Zaku head. I'm actually really eager to tear into this, which I will be doing. Your clear sheet, your mono eye, the eye cover. Here's for the power cables. You know, instead of just being round pieces, it's halves, and then the internal part, which is kind of interesting. And so this goes all the way around him. And do I have? I do. So let's see. That's about 4 inches. So that's just to kind of give you an idea of the size of it. Again, it is 1/35 scale. Looks like some more motorcycle parts, seats, some other stuff. Not sure what that goes to. Feels kind of rubbery though. And here is, looks like the top of the head, the sides. I am actually, before I unwrap everything, I'm going to snap a picture because, you know, I wanted to do a plastic kit for the MAC contest, and I think this is going to be it. I don't really have that many plastic kits. I have this guy, the Master Grade RXO Unicorn Gundam Verka. And I started the modifications on one of the legs when I first got it to increase the flexibility, and he kind of went on back on a shelf, and I haven't done anything with him. I think I even have water slides for him. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with him. If somebody's interested in him, you know, I might do a trade, something that I can snap build for you guys, show off, maybe paint. If anybody has anything that, you know, they just want snap built, you know, me do a review, snap build, show you guys maybe some tricks, little modifications, contact me. You know, we can work something out. The only other plastic kit that I have left is I have a Master Grade MS 09R Rick Dom that is partially built that I might do something with for some modifications. And the last actual plastic kit that I have is my own perfect grade red frame ashtray. And you know, I've done about 6 for other people, and this one's actually was for me, and I primed it on the tree so that I would not end up just snapping it and putting it on a shelf. And I haven't finished it yet, so I kind of feel ashamed about that. But so here is the instruction manual. And you know what's really funny is a friend of mine gave me, he was moving, and gave me the original VHS tapes, the Gundam movie, volume 1, 2, and 3. And I've actually been watching that at night when I go to bed. And you know, it's kind of interesting to watch the old film, you know, the one of the originals, and see it, and especially where these characters are in it. So, you know, you kind of know what's going on with that. So here you have the color guide, all the different characters, the gun, things that you can do with that. Your parts list, your layout, all your parts and stuff. So, you know, I like showing you guys this stuff because I find it interesting, and sometimes, you know, it's hard to go online like, oh, you know, I'm really interested in that, but I can't find any information, you know. So I hope this, you know, interests you guys. Maybe find it a little helpful. Anyway, so here's the rest of this stuff. Anyway, I think that's it. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do anything with the rest of it. I don't know if I'll do a diorama or if I'm just going to straight up just do the head, the Zaku head. But, you know, if I'm reading, I just saw something that caught my eye. Because, like I said, I hadn't even looked at this. I don't know if this, and I'll have to look at the parts. This is one of the guns. And I don't know if it gives you the option that the barrel actually slides out so you can have an open chamber. Or if that's just a different gun. Let me see. It's got all the different, like what gets painted where, what it should look like, descriptions. I'm assuming this is painting. You know, unfortunately I don't read Japanese, but I'm assuming since this is on the bike, it's kind of telling you details for what and everything. So this is really, you know, really interesting to me. I'd like to get the rest of the set. Especially with the tank and stuff. Now those, I have seen those are expensive. You know, I'm not going to be able to do those. So anyway, guys, if you like it and you want to see more, hit the like button. If you want to see something else, you want to know something, just drop me a line, leave a comment below. Anyway, again, if you're interested in getting one of these at a good price and not an inflated eBay price, or maybe something else, go over and check out, the site's called Robot Toys, but the website is www.robotoys.com, ROBOTOYS, or it's robotoy.com, and they're out of Van Nuys, California. And I will talk to you guys later.